So we have a Virginia Opposum for you guys, and these guys are so cool. They're native to this area, so you probably are all familiar with them. And she is one of two, so we have two unreleasable Virginia Opossums. Her name is Peaches. Okay. All right, come on. You've been here before. You have been here before. There we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate the help. Okay, so here we have Peaches, and now probably stand like this maybe so you guys can get a better look. This is Peaches, one of our two Virginia opossums, Didelphis virginiana, that is their scientific name. They are native to this area, pretty common around here. They are a mammal, okay, so they have all of the characteristics you typically find in mammals, so fur, giving birth to live young, produce milk for their babies. She's very special for a number of reasons. Number one, I think she's pretty cute, and she is definitely, she's got a personality for sure. She likes to be on us. Like, she will not, typically anyway, tolerate being down on the ground, especially in an area that is kind of enclosed like this one. So this is definitely a good thing for her. Now, I have this towel because those of you at the front can definitely see, but I'm just going to tell you at the back, she's got pretty sharp claws, and so I want to avoid any scratches potentially on my neck, as well as my shirt. I'm actually wearing one of my favorite shirts, so that's why I've got the towel on. Plus, I think it provides her with a very nice grip to be able to be shown off. All right, so opossums are very special for a number of things. Number one, they are a marsupial. So who knows what a marsupial is? Maybe you've heard of that word before, maybe you haven't. So I thought, yeah, I saw your hand up. Do you know what a marsupial is? That's right. So yes, both of you got it. That's right. So these are mammals that have a pouch or a little bag for their babies. So you mentioned kangaroo, very good. So that's probably the one everyone is familiar with. So kangaroos are found in Australia. Australia just happens to have, because of biogeography and our planet's history, a lot of marsupials. But we do have some over here in this side of the world, if you will. A few in South America, not many, but definitely a handful of species. And we only have one, literally one marsupial made it to North America, and it's these guys. So the Virginia opossums originated in South America, and when both continents collided and joined up, they managed to migrate north and eventually settled throughout North America. At this point, you guys can find these guys from, here in Texas all the way to roughly southern New York at this point. So their range seems to be kind of increasing, probably because it is getting warmer, but you find them all throughout the eastern part of the country, and you find a few also in California. So they have managed to establish themselves in California as well. I think at this point, actually, they might even be in Oregon. So they are pretty common throughout the U.S. And, a lot of people sadly don't like these guys because it kind of reminds me of rats. It reminds them of rats maybe, or some kind of other ugly animal. And honestly, things could not be further from the truth. These guys are not rats at all. They are, like I said, marsupials, so they're not even related to rats really, other than the fact that they're mammals. And I don't think that they're ugly. I mean, they have a really, really awesome personality. They're really good neighbors to have around. They do eat a lot of insects and things. Well, let me backtrack. They do eat a lot of pests that we don't want to have around, like ticks. So ticks, for instance, are pretty common throughout the U.S. as well. They can carry some diseases, and these guys are notorious to just like munch on them all the time. And so it's a good thing to have these guys around. I don't know if you guys can see where her tail is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So they have a pretty prehensile tail, so they are able to use that tail to get a good grip. In fact, earlier today, don't be chewing on my kids. Earlier today, she was, when I was trying to get her out, she was using that. She's like, yep, not having the towel today. When I was trying to get her out, she was using that tail to get a good grip on the bars of her cage, and so she was kind of not having it. But they have that tail for a reason, so they do use it to grab onto things on branches as they're moving around. They use it also to sometimes to drag things. So we had an opossum in years back, prior years, that would actually use that tail to grab a bunch of newspapers and just kind of carry them as if it was just like a basket or something. So that tail is pretty strong. Oh, hey there. I see you guys there. It's quite strong, quite muscular, and it just acts as having like an extra hand in your back. So it's pretty amazing. A lot of monkeys also have prehensile tails. Now, contrary to popular belief, they're not able, certainly as adults like her, they're not able to hang upside down with their tail. They're quite heavy. But they are able to use it just for extra support. And as babies, there's a possibility that they can do the upside down thing, but it would not be for very long. And I know I mentioned that because I know that I've seen that portrayed in movies and such. So I just wanted to kind of set the record straight. So what do you guys think opossums eat as far as food? I always love to talk about food because everyone loves food,
stand
right?
up, stand up.
So what do you guys think that opossums eat? Yeah. Fruit, okay. You said everything fruit, okay. Anything else you guys want to throw out? Yeah. What was that?
Peaches.
Okay, because of her name, Peaches. Okay, that's actually a good answer, but let's see back here, yeah. Bugs, okay, so those are all good answers and you are all correct. So they eat pretty much everything. They are omnivores. So in the wild, they're going to be looking for bugs, like you mentioned, insects, worms, spiders, like I mentioned, ticks, obviously, grasshoppers, cicadas, things like that you can imagine, worms underground, beetles. Like you mentioned, they will also look for berries and, maybe like American beautyberry or like floral berries, anything like that, any fruits. They will also eat leafy greens. They will also eat snakes. Pretty amazing. They can eat snakes, especially if they're young. Maybe a big one, not so much, but certainly a young juvenile snake they can eat. They can eat toads and frogs. They can eat pretty much any little animal. So if they see a mouse, that's fair game for them. Baby things, baby birds, potentially eggs. Really anything that you can imagine. So here at River Legacy, they get a very special diet. They've got like a dry mix, so similar to what you give your dogs and cats. And also they get bugs for sure. They get cockroaches and crickets, typically as enrichment items, but they definitely love eating those. They actually get a salad, essentially. It's like a mix of a bunch of things that we throw in. Fruit including leafy greens, protein. They love shrimp. At least she does. I think the other one does too as well. They definitely love their shrimp mixed in with their greens and vegetables. And let's see something. Honestly, anything. If you put it, like they love treats as well. If you put it in front of them, they would likely go for it. Yes, you have the hand up. Will they chew through your house? So that's a good question. So as far as theoretically speaking, right? So they do have very sharp teeth, and they definitely can bite and chew through things. So as far as that goes, yes. But you wouldn't really want to have one in your house because opossums are actually illegal to keep as pets in your house. So if you ever find one in your backyard, in your property, you should not just